Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a live stream of Star Trek Online. So I'm still doing the episode series. That's still released on Wednesdays and Sundays. So I just dropped a new episode yesterday. So check it out, take a look at it. That is on our Starfleet character, Khaleesi O'Clair. Right now she is a commander. Now, I am going to be creating another character as well that gives a little bit backstory to more on the Romulan side. So we're going to be creating a Romulan character. This one's going to be a shorter mini series compared to this one, where we're going to take a nice dive into the Romulan side of things. So we're going to go and get started tonight, where I'm only going to be doing the tutorial for it, since it is kind of long, or longer. And so we're going to go and get started. So first thing, we got to find the Romulan Republic. And these are all the different factions you can choose to create as well. Right now, there's no recruitment event or anything like that going on. So it's just the generic character, no recruitment stuff on it. So we can either do Romulan, Liberated Borg, Romulan, or just an alien. Pretty much you create your own race. I'm going to do Liberated Borg. I just like doing that. It's just one of my favorite things. I prioritize engineering officers as well, so that way it helps with your survivability. My play style is I like playing a more of a tank style build where I'm going to absorb hits and attract damage. I may not dish out the most damage, but what I will do is be able to be in a prolonged fight with something that is higher or better than what I have. So that tank build, being an engineer officer gives you access to more engineering abilities, especially on some of the ships that don't maybe have a lot of engineering capabilities, with heals and hull heals and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and create our engineer officer. We don't like how she looks, so we're going to adjust this. What I will do is pick what kind of face I like, and then go from there. I think that's fine. That's fine. We can adjust some of the hair and how the character looks. I'm actually okay with the hair, actually. Maybe not that color, but skin color, we want more of a Romulan green, I guess, would be better. Yeah, not that green. Let's go this way. Yeah, it looks good right about there. Eye colors. To kind of like darker green. Hair color, we're going to change that to more... traditional is black. Hey, Jason, how are you? I agree, Star Trek line is definitely cool. I got my episode series right now for my Starfleet character, and since there's a lot of little backstories on about the Romulans. I like their campaign, or really before you even get all to the generic campaign stuff. Their backstory with the Alachi and the Tal Shiars, pretty good. Hey Spartan, how are you? We are Borg. Yes, indeed. I enjoy playing as a Borg character. You have better regenerative abilities, and it's better overall. So you don't automatically get a Borg character. You have to buy it in the store. But once you buy it in the store, it's unlocked for all accounts. So that's what we're going to do. I want more of a darker color. I love how the color changes. It's really ridiculous. I'm okay with that. We can always change it later. But we got Infected Borg Romulan 1. So... we're going to do... actually, no. Yeah, it looks fine. I don't like wearing makeup all over my character. It's kind of meh. Take out some of the intensity of the forward Romulan ridges. You can always change some of the Romulan ridges. So, as you can see, a little bit of subtleties. So, I kind of like Romulan 2. Thank you, Spartan. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by and giving me some big hugs. I need some more farm sim, Spartan. It's driving me nuts. It's relaxing. It's fun to watch. Definitely need some more Farm Sim. I think I'm gonna wait to buy Farm Sim 25 before I get the game because, like you said earlier in one of your streams, I think the live one last time, definitely gonna get Farm Sim 25. Um, but let's get back to this. We're gonna create our character. I'm okay with the ears. Raised eyebrows are okay. We're gonna change the board. We're actually gonna do 7 of 9 attachment because I just like 7 of 9. She's my favorite character. Um, let's do. I'm okay with how that looks. Also, the cool part is the reason why I like doing the Borg for the Romulan is because of the Tal Shiar. If we saw in the normal Starfleet series that they like experimenting with Borg technology, and they've been experimenting on their own people. So in my case, I like doing like my own personal backstory of like I was captured by them, and we're kind of it's like retribution for what they did to us. So definitely like that. We already got the hairstyle. We're gonna get rid of some of the shininess. All right, now we're gonna move on to the body of our character. Let's see. Nah, I'm good with swagger actually. I like tall characters. You have a Romulan and an Orion for a Klingon commander. Nice. I don't know if you saw at the beginning of the stream, I have 12 characters out of 17. 17 slots. So this is my 13th character I'm creating. I've created more than that. I've deleted a few here and there. We're going to go ahead and do the Romulan Survivor. But yeah, so it's because I'm a Star Trek Online veteran or whatever. So I have I have a bunch of stuff I can have access to once I reach level 5 on all my characters. Extra dilithium, extra, things like that, which is nice because I bought the lifetime subscription a while back. So I'm gonna leave it like this. We don't really need to add anything else under our character, at least not at the beginning. We're gonna randomize if it lets us. Of course, it's not. So I'm going to do. I like T'Pel. So we're going to do Captain T'Pel. And then I'm going to do first name. Soraya. I don't know. That sounds like a good name. Soraya. Sarala T'Pel. I like that. Sarala T'Pel. Alright. Federation Commander, what you play? The Empire most, yeah. I definitely play Starfleet more, and I'm one of those nerds that I like keeping them as close to historically accurate as possible.
What we knew is gone. Our home, our lives, all that we were, dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives. Within every ship we fly, upon every world we touch, in our hearts, in yours. There will be challenge. You will know fear, but you will overcome. You will survive, and answer vengeance with blood. You will do as you must. Rule cannot be handed to the faithless. Our legacy cannot be lost to villains. Bury the past to face the future. In enemies, find allies. There is no price we have not paid, no loss we have not felt. Our dead world, our long suffering, these are not ends. We are not ended. For your crew, for your people, for this new home, we must face all doubt. We must break the strong who would destroy us and overcome the impossible. We must fight against any and all. We must. We will. For we are Romulan.
I definitely like the Legacy of Romulus intro among more than all the rest. Dominion is pretty good too. But definitely Romulan, the intro to it is pretty damn
The
good.
youngest of our kind rely on stories to know what our people were like before. Strong,
Yeah, I usually put
secretive,
it on elite
warlike.
difficulty. I don't know if you put it
We
on
were
elite,
feared. We
because
were powerful.
this kind of game where if you die you
Yet,
can come back, but you might
everything
have a little bit of
changed.
wounds. But it's one of those games where it's
22
kind of
years
like
ago, the
Destiny
star
does
of
it
the
too,
Horus system went
um,
supernova.
as
The
well. But at
resultant
least in some
explosion
areas in
traveled
Destiny,
through
if you're doing it like a
subspace within
mission, if you
Romulus
die you
and
have to
Nimbus,
restart
our
at least a little
homeworlds.
bit. I kind of
No
wish you
one
had to do
could have
that for Star
predicted what
Trek
would
Online,
happen,
but
and no
it,
one
it makes it kind of
could have
easy. But at
stopped it.
least putting on a elite difficulty
Millions
makes it a
died.
little more of a challenge,
Those who survived
especially when
were
you start getting
scattered
into the
across
ladder.
dozens of worlds.
Um,
One day we were
at the
citizens
beginning,
of
it's
the
kind of
greatest
easy if you already
empires
have
of the
like gear
galaxy.
set up from other
The
characters, like
next,
I do.
we were just
Like I
trying
have
to
access to a
survive.
pretty good
Every
warp
day
set
was a
and
struggle
engineering
if you were a
set,
part of the
and then
militant
also
but
with all the
oppressive Tal
weapons like
Shiar,
the
believing
hypermass
everything
torpedo I
from
just
high
got.
like Empress Sela. For ordinary Romulans,
Yeah,
military
definitely.
victories don't mean much
Actually,
anymore.
my primary character is a
Life goes on.
anti-proton beam build
Klingons and
from the
Starfleet
ball,
are at one another's
BAUL,
throats.
where it
Battles
can
light years
ricochet.
away don't affect us much.
Also, I have Tilly's
The Tal Shiar are the more immediate threat. They're rebuilding
weapons
the
and
Empire
warp
by
core set,
force,
so that way
oppressing anyone they
it's
find
on a
help in service.
I'm having a brain fart,
Even
which
they
it's on a
seem to know
Galaxy
we're
class
here.
starship, except for it's the one with the third engine.
We've put down
I'm drawing a
roots and found
blank on the
friends.
name of it. But
Today
they have
we're
it in like the
celebrating
mirror
what we've
universe,
created.
and then also
With
in
hard
the
work
one
and
of the
good
Picard
fortune,
episodes, Star
true
Trek
Romulans
Next
will once
Generation.
again rise
It's
to
the
power
one
in
where
the galaxy.
where
The first step on that
they go
path
through a time portal and everything
begins
changes, and the Enterprise has three, and they're at war with the Klingons. I'm trying to remember the class of ship, but I have that one full beam build. Like I've had people fight me against that just to see, and they've used escorts, they've used everything, and that ship has never been destroyed. I've never lost that ship ever, because I just have it so good, and it's got intelligence effects, so it disappears. You lose track of it. It doesn't like cloak or nothing like that, which I do have a cloak for it, but I don't really use it that often. But yeah, I definitely enjoy my dreadnought beam build classes.
There you are. The security chief was looking for you earlier. She said there's trouble at the vineyard. Something must have annoyed them.
Okay, so the Kellers are kind of annoyed.
Glow around them. Walk up and press the X button to interact with the console.
Let's see.
Please tell me you'll help me. Kellets are in the...
So the Kellers are in the vineyard. We're the little bugs that we gotta go. If you guys have seen my Starfleet episodes, you'll know the little Kellers that are little bug things. We actually have been on this planet. We're a Veronat before. Actually, one of the more fun battles in the Romulan one, especially when you start off as a Starfleet character, is when you have to go help the Romulans defend their homeland against the Lachi. That's a really fun fight. I actually almost got blown up in that fight. That's actually one of the episodes I have. I don't remember if it's a live stream or an episode. It might have been a live stream. But that one I actually almost got blown up in because I'm using an Equinox style starship. So
You can practice on the nearby bottles. Press the R2
All right.
attack to holster and draw your weapon.
okay. So now we know how to fire. You aim with L2, fire with R2.
To sprint, press and hold the left stick while moving.
I wish they could get. I hate having these little. I know there's a way to turn these things off. They're really annoying me. Settings. I don't really like having the hub. And we're actually, let's go and turn this to elite difficulty too. Don't. I know there's a way. I thought there was a way to turn off that stupid the little AI crap, especially when you're doing tutorials. I really hate it. Drives me nuts. Link limit frame rate. Yeah, that's fine. Controller. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to look up that, but at least we leveled up the elite difficulty. So Oh, it's a little bit more challenging. It's no fun when you can just nuke people very quickly. So let's head to the vineyard. Yeah, so for those who have seen the episode where we come to Varanat as a Starfleet officer and all these things are destroyed, this is how it looked before the Romulan Tal Shiar got a hold of it. Oops, spoiler alert.
Finally.
Okay, we're going to start repairing this, the little water sprays. I wish you could actually repair them for real, and not like it automatically will go back to being broken. There's a little bug. Just go ahead and fix this.
Interactions can be interrupted by movement or combat.
Okay, there's a little bug there. Okay. The bug's like playing in the water. Okay. These ones are clear. I think the bugs will reappear. Yeah, see. So let's go ahead and talk to Avrak.
The flooding has stopped.
Alright. So now we're going to go speak to this other Romulan Novella, or Navala. Right now she's over here.
Just in time. The Kellids are...
So pretty much we're going to...
An item is dropped for you. Move near the item and it will be automatically added to your inventory.
Okay, so we got the sample that it dropped, strange sample.
This metal has some kind of fungus growing on it that's similar to the... You're right.
Okay, so there's some type of metal. We're going to go into here. We're going to kind of run through these because we'd be fighting them all day. It's not like we get much experience. We don't get really any experience from fighting these things. So we're just going to ignore them. If they attack us, it'll slow us down. We won't be able to sprint. Okay, so now we're going to engage these ones since we're in a tighter quarter.
Enemies have a chance to drop items.
Okay. And if you notice, all these little guys are dead. Something killed them. Okay. Oh shit. I didn't even see that one. Crap, how many are there? Okay, we're gonna scan this. So we shut down whatever it was, and now we're gonna go report our findings back. At least we don't have to walk all the way back, it
Strange
just does it
machine
for
with
us.
Some weird drone things? That is troubling. Someone's been in there. We'll have to let the Maori know about this. It's good you disabled the device, though. Maybe now the Kellids will calm down. I took a look at those biological samples while you were gone, but I can't do much more than a basic tricorder scan. It's just not my area. Devex might be able to help. He was an engineer in the Romulan military before the homeworld was destroyed. Now he's helping us with our water supply and anything else that takes more specialized knowledge. You should talk to him.
Okay. Alright, so now we're day life in the farmer. This is part of the tutorial. I also want to let you guys know that Spartan Elite is also doing his farm sim. He's trying to get to $1 billion earned. He has gracious enough to pop in and say howdy. So definitely check out his channel and his streams and such like that. They're definitely fun, especially his farm ones. When I'm done with my tutorial here, I'll pop over there and pop over and watch his stream.
Maybe. I saw something like this once before.
So as you can see, there's an engineering, science, and tactical depending on how you answer. So we're going to use his gear to kind of, you know, analyze it. So now we can go back to him.
I've only seen fungal biotech like this once before. Remember that mining station that I mentioned? Before we arrived, they reported several disappearances. Some thought it was paranoia, but we had reports. We didn't know what to believe. But that's what my commander believed. We stayed in. That's right.
So pretty much the gist of that was this guy has been to another colony before coming here. He remembered at a mining colony, he remembered disappearances and stuff that come in the middle of the night. And the creatures or the beings that they think they are or believe they are is the Alachi. The Alachi are very mysterious. Not much is really known about them. As a Romulan character, though, we're going to learn way more about them than we've never learned. Fun fact, if you watch the Enterprise series with Captain Archer, there's an episode, I believe in Season 1, where this really strange-looking ship pops out of nowhere in front of the Enterprise, doesn't say anything to them, and just kind of warps away. Like, they don't even answer. And then eventually you see them again a few times throughout the episode. They attack the NX-01 Enterprise a few times. And then you see two of them on board the Enterprise, and if you remember what they look like, those are actually Alachi. So the creators decided to put the Alachi in there, since you don't really see, I don't remember really seeing them in any of the Star Trek other than, like, you don't see them in Voyager. I don't think you see them in Next Generation, at least I don't remember. You definitely don't see them in DS9. So they added them in there, so that's just kind of a little fun fact if you're Alachi. But I'm not going to spoil too much about them. We're going to learn more about the Alachi through this campaign, as well as where their realm is, where they come from. So it's kind of cool, but yeah. So the Alachi is what's going on.
That does sound very.
So this guy is the leader of this colony. So now we're going to hail Tovin. Let him know.
Hey there.
And here's the little cinematic thing of what's gonna happen next.
I can't believe how far this colony has come. Just look at how much we can accomplish without being ruled by the Tal Shiar. Word is someone named Tatan is trying to fight them, but me, I'm content with what we have here. Let's go enjoy the festival.
Also, they have an event going on, the Demon Hunting. It's good until August 15th. You can earn progress towards the major campaign that's going on right now. I've been doing that on the other characters as well.
Welcome to the tapping. The Kellet nectar has been harvested, the ale is brewed.
Fun fact, the little woohoos you can hear, that is also in Major League Baseball. Any of the old sports games of Major League Baseball, that is the same sound. Not so much now, but it's the same sound when you hit a home run. So it's kind of funny.
We have mourned those who are no longer with us, and we have welcomed new friends into our home. And now we celebrate. The trials are behind us. Virinat is prosperous and growing. We will face new challenges in the future.
I don't know if you can see in the
We will
background,
face them together.
but you'll eventually see in the background coming up in a second. Right there.
We're under attack. I don't know who or why, but people are being rounded up and we have to do something. I'll help Vex get the shuttles ready. You should find Navala and Vorian to help organize the militia. Get as many civilians to safety as you can. After that, we stop whoever or whatever is attacking our home.
Alright, so we're being attacked, but we don't know by what.
Come in. Are you alright? I'm at the shipyard.
Just grab a rifle.
It's the Tal
Okay, so Tal Shiar forces.
Press the triangle button to switch between your two equipped weapons.
They just keep coming. Get a battery from the marketplace. We need to send out a distress signal. Making damage detected.
Something just shot me. Oh, I'm blind as a bat. So as you can see, they're taking them up. Whatever these things are.
Be careful in the market. It's completely overrun. Making damage detected.
Alright, so these guys are just gonna keep reappearing if we don't.
Making damage detected.
Something keeps shooting me, it's really annoying me.
Shield losing power. This is Cap. Do you have the batteries? You just need to repair the device and send the signal.
Alright, let's go mess up the Tal Shiar. But I hope everyone had a good Monday and a good weekend. And hope your week goes well. So right now we're just doing a tutorial for the Romulan Republic character. I decided to do this because there's a lot of... It's a really good campaign. I actually enjoy it a lot. But there's a lot of things that you learn about the Tal Shiar and the Alachi if you play the Romulan Republic character.
Getting out of here.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and haul ass and get out of here. I'm currently doing a Starfleet series on a Starfleet character. So definitely check that out. It's been pretty well. Right now we have a level 20 commander.
The shuttle is ready.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Congratulations, citizen.
Let's board the shuttle and get off this planet. But yeah, I have it at elite difficulty, like I said earlier, because playing on any other level is kind of meh. Also, on elite difficulty, if you faint or if any of your officers faint, you actually have to heal them. Um, on the other two levels, that doesn't happen on elite. Also, if your ship is destroyed, like you get the ship comes back, it respawns and stuff like that. But you actually have to fix it because if you don't, if it's actually damaged, it will affect performance of the ship.
We're taking heavy. Shuttle's head coming in. We're jamming their sensors. When they get us, they'll think you were caught in the explosion.
So I think we were caught and
They're not
destroyed.
attacking. Vex showed me how to fly his warbird. We're almost there.
There's our shuttle there, flying towards a old Romulan warbird. Okay. So if you look,
Navigation is online, but we need some.
okay, so we need some components. So if you look, this is a plasma shockwave. The higher that bar right there, the 5 little mini bars gets higher, the more damage this will do. Also, it has I can't remember how far the range is. This is a Romulan battle cloak. We can't fire this if it was an enhanced Romulan battle cloak. We could fire torpedoes while we were cloaked. In this case, it's just a straight regular Romulan battle cloak. This is where our engineering abilities will be. Blue is where science. The triangle is where our normal engineering officer will be, and then we have our tactical, which is the red. So right now we can't go to full impost yet. That's why we're picking up some of these weapon parts and parts like that. So now our weapons should be fixed.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
So we have normally the Romulans use plasma weapons, which is what I primarily like to use, because it gives a damage over time effect as well. So, and there's an old little Romulan warbird too.
Warning, ship is under attack. Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded.
As you can see, it's a little damage over time effect because of plasma.
Scrap neutronium. We could use that to reinforce the hull of this old warbird.
Yeah, so since we can't go to full impulse yet, we're just gonna kind of fly there slowly. So the tutorials always show you how to play the game, how to move your ship, and as you can see, you can go up, down, sideways. You can go in all the dimensions when flying your ship. You can go up,
An item
go
has dropped for
down.
you. Move towards the item to automatically loot it.
So
3 more of these should get this hull good to go.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Good shot. The Vex would be happy to see this old warbird get some use. I think it's safe to say weapons are fully online.
still can't go to full impulse yet. But that's Varanet there. And then these are the rings, or I think, yeah, the rings around it, the dust rings.
Time to take out the Tal Shiar satellites dead ahead.
Use your plasma beam to weaken shielded targets.
So once we get in range, still can't go to full impulse, we'll take these out. And actually, this is the cool part. We're going to use a high yield torpedo in a second.
Warning, ship is under attack. torpedoes on an enemy when their shield is down. You must be out of combat to hail Tovan Kev. The red alert message at the top of your screen will appear if you are in combat.
So as you can see, there's one of the derelict ships
Great.
pop back
All
up.
systems are go and full impulse is back online.
I don't know why he's trying to do that when we still have a Tal Shiar satellite to destroy.
Ship is under attack.
It's kind of weird.
Target's shields have failed.
Okay, now we're good. Alright, once we're out of the red alert status, now we can talk to him.
Great. The distress signal is close. Searching. There. We have to help them.
So we're gonna go ahead and cloak.
Hold the up button to activate and deactivate full impulse.
Turn off full impulse. There's a Tal Shiar drone dead ahead.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Alright, we're gonna beam him on board and get the hell out of there.
I'm back on the...
Press the circle button to activate high yield torpedo.
So we're gonna take out the drone first. I think.
Warning, ship is under attack. High yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack. Has failed.
As you can see, we can actually cloak during battle as well. We just can't fire with the cloak up.
Thank the elements. We thought we were done for.
So while you're cloaked, your hull can heal, but your shields cannot. So since there's 3 targets, what we're going to do is we're going to get in close. So that way,
Ship is under attack.
as you can see, because we were going too fast, it was able to detect us. So now we're going to take a look. There's a shockwave. There we go. So just because you're cloaked doesn't mean ships are not going to be able to detect you.
I think it's safe to say we're a fully operational ship.
Alright, warp us to the next area. So we're getting further and further away from Varonet.
There aren't any colonists here. Just this strange ship. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's gigantic. Engineering reports that the ship has scanned us, but they're not responding to my hails. What should we do?
Well, we'll go ahead and scan them too. It's really cool. It's the old Romulan warbird. It doesn't have the warbird underneath it, like the ones from the original series, but it's still pretty neat.
Warning, ship is under attack.
They've done something to the ship. Nothing is responding. I can't even warp us out of here. I think I might be able to get a comm channel up to hail them. What do you want me to do? We're getting a reply. They seem to be rearranging our words and sending them back. Listen. I'm picking up another ship. This one is Tal Shiar. It's decloaking.
So we have this mystery ship, and now a Tal Shiar vessel is just decloaked. So obviously this other ship is working with the Tal Shiar.
So the Alachi were right. A handful of pitiful Romulan refugees managed to escape. When will you colonists learn that no matter how far you run, you cannot escape your obligations?
So that was an Alachi vessel.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Colonel Hakiv of the Tal Shiar. On behalf of the Romulan Star Empire, I hereby lay claim to this colony and all of its inhabitants. Surrender now, and I will ensure that you serve us in the way you are most suited. Fire weapons at will.
This is Tamer of the Romulan Republic. Tal Shiar vessel, stand down immediately.
Tamer, how fortunate. I can destroy both of you.
Target's shields have failed.
The good thing about those larger torpedoes is you can actually lock onto them and destroy them before they hit your ship.
Press the L3 button to redistribute power amongst your shield facings. This will balance out your shield strengths by diverting power.
I'm not sure what happened there. I think it glitched out and didn't even hit him. So the coward has decided to run.
Insect has managed to sting me. You think you've won? This is not the end. Even now, more of my ships are on their way. And the next time, you won't have anyone to protect you.
Don't cross my path again, Hakiv. Pathetic excuse for a Romulan.
I am Tamer, commander of the Romulan Republic. We picked up your distress signal while on a mission in a nearby system. I would say we arrived just in time given your ship's condition. Who are you? And what happened here? I am truly sorry. This is not the first time I've heard a story like this, and I fear it will not be the last. And these Ilachi creatures, they are troubling. We need to know more about them and why they're working with a snake like Hakiv. As I said, I'm with the Romulan Republic. You may have heard of us. We are not the terrorists the Tal Shiar make us out to be. With our leader, Datan, we are working to gather survivors of the destruction and fight the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. We have a flotilla nearby. If you're interested, we would welcome you and your friends to join us there.
So if we chose this one, I would talk with my first officer. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and say, I will help you.
I appreciate your willingness to do what's right. I'm transmitting the coordinates of our flotilla to your ship now. When you arrive, we can repair your vessel and work out our next move. Thank you again. I'll make sure you won't regret your decision.
And then I hope this works out, Tamer, for all our sakes.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I guess siding with Tamer is better than risking death on our own. And he did help us out with the Tal Shiar. The coordinates are loaded up whenever you're ready to go. I think the colonists we rescued are eager to get someplace safe.
Alright, so we're going to go and warp to the flotilla. So we are almost done with the flotilla, with the Romulan tutorial. Right now we're warping to the Romulan flotilla, because at this point in the game we have not found a new home world to settle on for us, for the Romulan Republic.
Greetings. I am Sub-Commander Nadell, assistant to Commander Tamer. Please follow me to the commander's quarters. There is much to discuss. Commander, our guests have arrived.
Excellent. I'll get them up to speed. There is much to do.
I'll be glad to show one of you around while the other stays and talks with Tamer.
I'll take the tour, and then meet you back on the ship when you're ready.
Greetings. I hope all is going well with you. Good to see you and Tovankev made it to the flotilla of the new Romulan Republic. To be brief, we are a group that was founded by Titan to combat the tyranny of Empress Sela and her Tal Shiar. Our goal is to unify the shattered Romulan people under a new democracy instead of Sela's tyrannical rule. There is much to do, however. I can answer any questions you may have. What's next is that you receive our uniform and get a tour of the flotilla. After that, you'll receive your first assignment. However, you must understand that by joining us, you mark yourself as an enemy to the Tal Shiar. Hakiv and his people will see you as a threat, and there isn't anything they won't do to stop you. Are you ready to accept that?
So my commander's name is Surala Tapel.
Good. You should get yourself down to Lieutenant Delatham. You can get a uniform from him if you want to change out of those civilian clothes. You can also have your ship modified. We can't get you into a more powerful vessel yet, but we can change the appearance of your ship if you want. When you're done, return to your ship. I should have your first assignment ready and sent to your ship by then.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
So we just got some new shield arrays, some armor, and the Romulan Republic uniform. And we've also earned the title of Lieutenant. So we're going to go ahead and head down the turbo lift. Also, once we reach level 5, which should be after we complete this, we'll also gain access to some more veteran items as well.
If you are far away from your objective.
Okay. Also, since we're doing this one near here anyway, at the flotilla as well as on the once we establish our new home, this is where you can actually heal your crew members. So treat injuries. You can go here, select on them, and then it'll tell you if they've been healed. They're only going to normally get injuries if they faint, so they'll faint on the battlefield. Same thing with yourself. You can also heal yourself there as well. They have that in the flotilla as well as on the planet as well, once you establish a new home, which will be for a little bit. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and change our uniform. We're going to go straight to create a new outfit. We could always just change the one we're wearing, but it doesn't matter. We could always have 2 different outfits if we really want to change back. We're not going to really change anything hairstyle-wise or anything like that. I may change it later, but for now, since we just joined, I'm not going to do much to it. So we're going to go change our uniform. So we have 2 different military uniforms we can do. We either have this style or this style. I'm a little more partial to this style because of the belt and the gear. I just find this more aesthetically pleasing. So we're going to go and click that, and then we're going to go to advanced. Here, if we go down to, no, not that. We're going to do 7 of 9 hands. See those little Borg implants. I may not be able to do it yet because I'm not technically a rank yet. So eventually, once we start increasing in rank, you go to shoulder pad dual, and this is how Romulans go by shoulder pads for their rank. Starfleet obviously by the pips on their collar, and then for Klingons, it goes by kind of like a cape as well. There also goes by a cape. So, but I think we're good for now on our changes. We're actually going to go ahead and we're going to go wear outfit. So now you can see a little icon right there. That means we're actually wearing that outfit. We're actually going to go ahead and change Tovin's as well, so he's all set and ready to go. We're not going to really change anything on him. we're going to go ahead and pick the same uniform style as well. As you can see, the men have a little bit different than the women. The women's are more cut lower. So we're good here. We don't really need to change anything else. And now he matches our gear. So as you can see, higher cut, lower cut. Okay. All right. So now that's done. Now we're going to go to customize our ship. They're not going to be able to do much with it. I think I have a couple Romulan ships we could choose from if we really wanted to. But this is where you go to customize to make it look different. So as you can see, there's nothing really we can do. What we can do is see how the material's aged. We can maybe change up like this, like a different material, which looks kind of cool. This is another Romulan, Romulan type 08, type 1, type 2, the brown, and then Romulan type 3. So I think we're going to go with kind of like the Romulan type 3, simple. This is the no decal, this is with decal. I kind of want to put the decal on there. But as you can see, it costs money to do that. Or maybe that's the type 3. Ah, okay. So so we want to do is, let's do okay, so we don't have these. So this is the aged Romulan. So we're going to do type 1, type 2, or brown. Let's do the type 1. We can change the pattern of it if we want. So that looks kind of neat. I think we'll do the Cygnus. I kind of like that one. And then the interior is just a current Romulan bridge. So now we have the little wings underneath it like the old TOS ones. So yeah, there we go. So that's what we're going to be flying around for a little bit. If we wanted to, we could go to store, and then as you can see, that Romulan warbird there. Obviously, I don't have money enough to buy all of that. That's crazy. About 20,500. That's a lot. So this must be the. Oh, okay, you get to choose out of that, but none of those ships that really interest me. So we're going to take a look. Also, we have corrosive plasma weapons that we can claim as many times as we want. So we might attach those to our ship as well. But I'll do that off air. We're not going to do that on here tonight. Here we go. There's a Legos of Romulus starter pack. So we get the Devarro Light Warbird, the Light Warbird retrofit. So we're going to go and claim this. So we get a liberated Borg tactical officer. And then we can actually go to ships, and we're going to go to the Romulan faction, and we're going to find those. This one I can claim. I think you have to be out of the tutorial, which we are not as of yet. So we can't really access that one or this one yet. I don't think we can access the other ones either. We're going to go to T5. This is Dieterx Warbird. This is the Galaxy Dreadnought Cruiser I was talking about earlier that I have. That's a build that I have. Yeah, so we can't claim it yet. We have to be out of the tutorial, which we are not. This one specifically is a Vice Admiral, which we are definitely not. T4, here we go. This is the one we can claim. Pretty much, it's the same ship we were using, except for the design is more modern. So I think we'll stick with the one we have. As you can see, it's still 2-4, 1 aft, 1 ensign tactical, 1 engineer, 1 ensign science, 2 tactical, 1 engineering, 1 science as well. It still has the same thing as our current ship as well. So if we go to our ship, it's the same loadout, same everything. So there's no point in changing it unless we want a more modern looking build. which we don't really need. We're not going to put any traits on right now. If you look here, we're going to have her join. It's 2 of 5. We'll update that Riemann character and make him look not so Borg. Because right now he looks like he's fresh out of the collective. There you go. And, and as you can see, I have a lot of slots open because of my lifetime subscription. So right now he looks like he just got fresh out of the collective. So we'll take a look at him in a little bit. I'll do that off stream and change how he looks. So now we're going to go talk to Datan. He's the leader of this flotilla and the new Romulan Republic.
Hello again. Now that you're settling in, I wanted to speak with you about what our overall goals will be. First and foremost, we are looking for a new planet to call home. Tamer and his crew are handling that search. While the search continues, I am working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We will need allies if we are to proceed. Your task will be the protection and recovery of other Romulans spread throughout this sector. We're finding more by the day. Some have already joined us, but others do not believe in our cause. It will be up to you and your crew to protect these colonies from the Tal Shiar and to recruit anyone willing to assist us. Do you have any questions? If not, I would suggest you return to your ship. Tamer will have his orders ready for you.
Sounds like we've got our orders. If you're ready, I can beam you back to the ship. However, before that, I need to ask a favor. I have a sister. Her name is Rena Kev. She and I were separated a long time ago. I want to try to find her. As we're doing our missions, could you try to ask about Rena? Thanks.
Alright, so we just beam back to our vessel. But I hope you guys enjoy this Romulan Republic series. It will be much shorter than the other Starfleet series because we're going to be going through all the missions for that one. This one is going to be primarily focused on the beginning of the Romulan campaign.
Captain Command's menu and select Turn In to report to the contact and turn in the mission.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn this in.
Good. There is a lot to grit.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
So now we have our 900-day veteran. We gained a bunch of abilities and access codes and things like that. So now that we have done that part, if we go to missions here, we have explore the flotilla. So this is still part of the campaign. This whole thing is actually the tutorial, but there's actually missions involved. So obviously we can't see the rest of the campaigns. So this was the kind of tutorial of exploring and stuff like that. This is the next one. So this is actually where we're going to stop for today. I will be, since I have introduced this as kind of the tutorial for the Romulan Republic, I will start dropping episodes of these as well. They will also drop on Wednesday and Sundays, along with the Starfleet character as well. They will be both marked, so they're easy to find. This will start with, I'm going to name these Star Trek Romulan Episode 2, because this is Episode 1, which is a tutorial, and this is Episode 2. But I also, in the meantime, offline, off stream, I will also be fine-tuning our weapons and gear, and I will demonstrate, I'll show what I've changed up in between each episode as well if I've changed anything, but I will at least take a look at each one. But I think we're good with the ship that we have. We don't really need to change anything. As you can see, we don't have our so what is he, a tactical? Yeah, they're both tactical. Um, so I have 2 of them. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this Romulan campaign. It's going to give a lot of background information for this game, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday as well as a good rest of your week. And I look forward to you guys watching the upcoming episodes this coming Wednesday. Like I said, we'll have the Starfleet characters episode, and we'll have the next episode 2 for our Romulan character as well. Also, periodically, I'll be dropping some World of Warship stuff on there as well. And most likely, I might start streaming some Destiny 2 as well. Those will probably be longer streams because Destiny 2 is a longer game. And I just kind of enjoy. I've been playing that Destiny 2 for a very long time. I've been playing Destiny for about a full decade. But I would really like to get back into playing that. But for now, we're going to stick with this. Like I said, dropping episodes on Wednesdays and Sundays. Also be releasing videos for World of Warships Legends. Doing some live streams here and there, probably on the weekends for that. And then Destiny also probably on the weekend as well. So lots going on. So we're going to focus on 3 games, Star Trek Online, World of Warships Legends, and eventually Destiny 2, which will pretty much be just live streams for that. But you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you out in the stars.